Hello and a very good evening. You're watching 6 p.m. Prime. I'm Akshita Nantagopal, and this evening we've come out of our studios to get you the action live from the ground. I'm standing outside Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. DK Shivakumar is currently inside. He's been there for the last 45 minutes. A huddle one-on-one meeting is happening, and in a few moments from now, Siddaramaiah, the other big CM contender squaring off against DK Shivakumar, is going to be appearing here for his meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge. Will we see a consensus? Will we see a decision? And most importantly, the question that all Kannadigas, including Nabila Jamal, who's joining us live from Bengaluru, are asking, Yaragtare Mundina CM? Nabila?
All right, I'm right here at this very power center. This is the Vidhan Chowda, as you all know. I've been standing here for the last 2 months, every given opportunity and occasion, because this is where exactly all the politicians are going to be struggling to get to power at. This is where the MLA sits, the Chief Minister sits, and it's such a matter of pride. This beautiful, stunning building will be buzzing in just about a day or two when the Chief Minister has decided, and that Chief Minister will eventually decide on the cabinet. I'm going to cut across to you. Akshita, please take it away as we track the developments. We'll start with the headlines first. Congress split wide open after Siddu versus DK. Rahul and KC Venugopal back Siddaramaiah as the Chief Minister, but Mallikarjun Kharge not keen on his Chief Ministership is what we hear. Will DK Shivakumar and his close ties with Sonia Gandhi really work in his favour is the question.
Lingayats issue 2024 warning to the Congress. Shoot-off letter to Kharge seeking the Chief Minister post. Lingayats want key cabinet berths for the community. They want that they will vote for the BJP otherwise in 2024.
Open war between Pilot and Gehlot camps. Gehlot government booked Pilot camp MLAs for land fraud, and Pilot camp MLAs accusing Chief Minister Gehlot of conspiracy.
Court allows archaeological survey of entire Gyanvapi complex. Hearing will be held on May 22nd.
Big developments in wrestlers versus Bridge Bhushan's case. Police record statement of 6 alleged victims, including 1 minor. The WFI boss also submits some key documents.
And Imran Khan gets bail till 8th June in cases of statements against institutions. Hearing in more cases in Lahore High Court today. PTI leader Fawad Chaudhry on the scanner runs to court to evade arrest.
Between DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, huge developments happening right here where I'm at. In Karnataka, we see a few leaders already becoming restless. Like, for example, G. Parmeshwara. And this is the big update that we get here and a big twist, of course, and not something that wasn't expected. G. Parmeshwara, Congress leader, who's already been Deputy Chief Minister here in Karnataka, claims that he is also an aspirant to the Chief Minister's throne. He says, if I want, I can also bring 50 MLAs, but I'm not going to do it because I respect the High Command. Clearly here, leaders like Parmeshwara, MD Patil feeling a little sidelined. Parmeshwara has spoken. Let's have a listen.
Sir, are you into Mr. Kharge's residence? How would you
Right now, Siddaramaiah has now left from the ITC Moria. He's going to be coming to this location where I am, to Kharge's residence. You can see a lot of activity around me, and that's because Siddaramaiah right now is on his way. The next few minutes, in a matter of minutes, I can guarantee you that we will get you the first images of Siddaramaiah reaching here for his one-on-one meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge. We are going to then assume that the meeting between Kharge and Shivakumar has come to an end, because the information that Nagarjun Dwarkanath got for us earlier is that these are one-on-one meetings. There will be no combined meet that will take place. The gates of Mr. Kharge's residence are being opened up any moment now. And I can see a vehicle that's coming out right now. I'll just confirm for you whether DK Shivakumar currently is leaving from his residence. That's right, DK Shivakumar has just left from Kharge's residence. We're getting you those live images on your screens right now of Shivakumar after his meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge making his way out. Any moment now, Siddaramaiah will be making his way in. So they've ensured by a matter of minutes, there is no sort of chance of them coming face to face. DK Shivakumar's meeting there lasting for about 45 minutes. And now he's made his way out. He is currently headed back perhaps to his brother's residence. Looking rather glum, not looking like he's willing to speak to the media currently. What is the communication that's gone through to DK Shivakumar is the big question. We're going to try to connect with Moshmi as well as Rahul Gautam. I see them right up close, right next to DK Shivakumar there, trying to ask him questions, but it doesn't look like Shivakumar is willing to speak. So we'll connect with the network and the live frame that Moshmi as well as Rahul Gautam are offering to us right now to get you those live images of DK Shivakumar heading out, not speaking to the media. And also looking pretty glum, I would say. Not looking like he's rejoicing in any way, but perhaps I'm overreading into his body language. Seated quietly in the front seat, DK Shivakumar, after a 50-minute meeting, has made his way out of Kharge's residence. And in a few minutes from now, you can expect Siddaramaiah reaching here as well. What is the announcement that is going to be made? What was the communication that was given to DK Shivakumar right now is the big question. But I will get you those images in just a bit. Our reporters are out there getting you the latest updates. Rahul Gautam and Moshmi, we're going to connect with them in just a bit as well to get you the images that they've got of DK Shivakumar. I see his car now has crossed this entire stretch. Let's play out the sequence for you now.
DK Shivakumar, who's just gotten out of the residence of Kharge, Mallikarjun Kharge, and Akshita, I heard you, Akshita, when you said that he looks not very happy while he moved out of Kharge's residence. So there are possible scenarios here that Mallikarjun Kharge may have tried to pacify DK Shivakumar to accept a power-sharing pact.
Nabila, let me just cut you short. My apologies for interrupting. I want to bring in Nagarjun Dwarkanath, who's tracking Siddaramaiah's vehicle right now. Nagarjun, take it away. Siddaramaiah expected here any moment. Nagarjun, can you hear me? I don't think Nagarjun is with us. Nagarjun is tracking Siddaramaiah's car. He will be joining me in a few moments from now. He's been seated with, in fact, Siddaramaiah in the same vehicle that Siddaramaiah is coming in. So he's been getting us the lowdown, the inside track on what really the Siddaramaiah camp and what Siddaramaiah, the heavyweight himself, has to say about this current ongoing battle to be the next Chief Minister. Moshmi Singh is with us also from Kharge's residence. Moshmi, DK Shivakumar has made his way out in a matter of minutes now. Siddaramaiah is expected to make his way in. So no face-to-face meeting as we had broken here on India Today. It's a one-on-one huddle with Kharge.
Absolutely, Akshata, and he looked really solemn and melancholic and glum. I could make that out, and he didn't even lower down his window to speak to media personals who were hovering around him. But this is the way Siddaramaiah is supposed to come from, because if he's staying in Sheraton, it will take about 10 to 15 minutes to arrive at Kharge's residence. Timing of it all, as DK Shivakumar leaves the residence, Siddaramaiah leaves the hotel to come to Kharge's residence. So whether all is not well or all is well in the Congress party, we will know within a few days.
I'm going to come back to you. Is Nagarjun with us? I want to take this across to Nagarjun Dwarkanath. Nagarjun is with us now. Nagarjun, take it away. Siddaramaiah on his way. You've been with the former Chief Minister. Is he still confident that he's going to be named the Chief Minister?
Akshita, if you can hear me, Siddaramaiah just left 5 minutes ago from the private hotel. He's reaching Kharge's residence in another 10 minutes. The mood in his camp is quite upbeat, as Siddaramaiah is quite confident that he would be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. I have been speaking to all his close sources and close associates that they have been saying that Siddaramaiah since day one knew it was him. And right now, it is just a matter of communication that should be done, and a matter of is it going to be a 5-year pact or a 2.5-year 50-50 pact that is going to be told? But whoever will be the first chief will be there for 2.5 years, and most likely, since last 24 hours, India Today has been saying that Siddaramaiah will be the front runner to be the chief minister, and the message will be communicated to Siddaramaiah now from Kharge is what we are told. The DK Shivakumar and Mr. Kharge's meeting lasted maybe for 20-25 minutes. At 6 o'clock, now it is Siddaramaiah who will meet Kharge, and that would be the time when he would be officially communicated that the party has likely that chosen him as the next chief minister, and he would have to agree to the terms and conditions. The terms and conditions is a big question mark. Is it going to be a 50-50 pact, or is it going to be that you will have to accommodate deputy chief ministers in Siddaramaiah cabinet, and what is the portfolio sharing? All that would be communicated to Siddaramaiah right now. High Command has already chalked out the strategy as to which community, which district should be represented in the cabinet.
Siddaramaiah is okay with a 50-50 power sharing deal. He's okay with 2 years as CM and 3 years to DKS. He's okay with that.
Well, that's the big question. I don't think whoever sits in the first 2 years as a chief minister are unlikely to vacate the chair, because the history speaks for itself. What has happened in Chhattisgarh, what has happened in Rajasthan. So the history is not favorable to the person who's coming in the next 2.5 years or next 3 years. We'll have to wait and watch when the Congress party make it public that the chief minister will be changed after 2 years. A few of the CWC members are not keen on officers will undermine the stature of the chief minister. But what we are picking up right now, big breaking, is Akshita, that the next chief minister of Karnataka is likely going to be Siddaramaiah.
Okay, so that's what Nagarjun is telling us. Most of our sources are confirming that he is the front runner right now.
The press conference right here in Karnataka. The Kuruba community are really putting some kind of pressure, this pressure tactics, where they say that Siddaramaiah is a leader of the masses. It's the Alpasankhya, the Muslim communities, the Dalits, the socially backward classes who are all with him and have voted for him. So they're wanting that kind of representation. So this kind of pressure tactics coming in from Karnataka, how much do you think will hold yield at the High Command? Do you believe, has Siddaramaiah spoken to you about that, about the kind of support he's receiving right here from Ground Zero, Karnataka? All right, if we've lost Nagarjun there, then over to Moshmi. Moshmi, tell us a little more about Siddaramaiah now arriving at Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Has he flexed his muscle? We believe that Siddaramaiah has been constantly posturing himself with the High Command, saying that I have over 100 MLAs. 72 of them have already signed in a letter and shot to the High Command. So we believe that Siddaramaiah has been really muscle flexing to the High Command, saying, you have no choice but to go with me because the majority of the MLAs are with me. So if there's any internal democracy left alive in the Congress party, then it should be Siddu who should be named as CM.
See, the Congress is taking this in its stride. Remember, Randeep Surjewala, Nabila had said that every leader has the right, and we are a democratic party, unlike the BJP, that every leader can actually stake claim to the post. If they think they are deserving, they can count and in fact, elaborate on why they are the most deserving. So there's nothing wrong with it if the leaders are staking claim, and it's a part of a thriving democratic culture. But yes, if you look at Siddaramaiah and the way he is come into the Congress party past 18 years, the way he came and became the chief minister in 2013 till 2018, that was a time when Congress was on a very weak footing. It was a party where it was just hoping to come into power, and Siddaramaiah, in fact, was the only leader that they were looking up to, and that's why they had no choice but to make Siddaramaiah the leader, because there were a lot of supporters rallying behind him. But a lot has changed since then. From 2018, we've seen DK Shivakumar step in. We've seen Sonia Gandhi entrust him with the responsibility. He's played that part very well, and we have a thriving culture in the Congress party. We've got many leaders from Karnataka who are actually at the helm of affairs in Delhi. So really, Karnataka has actually got a lot of presence, not only in Karnataka Congress, not only in the state, but also in the national landscape of the Congress. And that's one reason that Karnataka is going to be really crucial, and they want a party loyalist, want to send a message that, you know, this is about the Congress party, it is about unity. So we will have to wait and see how the party really reads what Siddaramaiah said. But remember, ever since he spoke to Nagarjuna,
he is a hardcore party loyalist. DK Shivakumar is a party loyalist, undoubtedly, if that's the angle there. But I think, from what we hear and political observers here in Karnataka, and my observation is also that the Congress not wanting to take any chance by taking a choice, making a choice of CM, which will actually dent their image. DK Shivakumar has baggage at this point, and that could really act as a roadblock going up to 2024, which the BJP can very well use and badger the Congress. This is the same Congress that's really fought these elections here in the state of Karnataka in the name of corruption, calling the BJP out on their 40% Sarkar allegations. This is the same Congress. If they have DK Shivakumar at the helm of affairs here, with what pace will they fight in the run-up to 2024? At the same time here, I'd like to, Maushami, a quick word, as we see that the opposition parties across India have been now gravitating towards the Congress party. Siddaramaiah also now positioning himself as a chief minister. Do you believe that this kind of scenario here is being viewed as a Sachin Pilot versus Gehlot scenario nationally? What is the optics like that's coming out of this confusion on who's going to be CM for Karnataka? This indecisive moment, how is it viewed nationally?
Nabila, that's a very interesting question, because I really feel that if Rajasthan wouldn't have happened and Rajasthan wouldn't have gone the way it did, with Sachin Pilot now at this point of time, you know, taking out an entire Padyatra to free Rajasthan of corruption and making demands to the Gehlot government slamming Gehlot, then this entire Karnataka crisis would have not brewed and panned out like that. Somewhere, what is playing on the mind of DK Shivakumar and also Siddaramaiah, you know, promises made in the future are rarely kept, you know, and they're mostly broken. And that's and in fact also what's happened in Chhattisgarh is also playing on the minds of all the leaders. So you know, the party high command, ever since the old time Congress, there was a time when the party high command, whatever it said, was the golden word. But that has changed in recent times with continuous dropping of the Congress party. You know, it's not a very bright situation for the Congress. But here I must say that the Congress leadership in this case seems to be a bit overconfident. They feel that they have a good majority, and they feel that there is no tearing hurry. We'll have to wait and see whether the patience of Mallikarjun Kharge, the weight of Mallikarjun Kharge will actually give a good solution to the people of Karnataka. But yes, the Congress party's win in Karnataka has changed the political dynamics for the Congress in the opposition camp, with Mamta Banerjee and all the other opposition leaders congratulating the Congress party. Mamta even, you know, that's a complete U-turn. supporting the Congress. Perhaps this is a
you're right in saying that there's no tearing hurry. Because of the mandate they have in Karnataka, there's no tearing hurry to name the Chief Minister. Here they can take their own time. But the challenge there will be that both DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah will then use that as an opportunity to flex muscle. And thereby it could arm twist the Congress High Command, Mr. Kharge, who is meters away from me in his residence, to actually go ahead and take a decision. That is in favor of whoever is the leader, showing more clout, showing more influence on the ground in Karnataka. And that's something that the High Command will not want. Can I put the focus, however, on the two images right now that are coming in? One of DK Shivakumar making his way out of the Kharge's house, looking rather glum, refusing to speak to the media, not even looking at them. And then Siddaramaiah looking confident, smiling, walking out of the hotel, and now as we speak on his way to Kharge's residence. Nagarjun is still with us on this broadcast. Nagarjun, what are you picking up? Have you picked up any details really on the meeting that happened between Kharge and DK Shivakumar? What was the communication that was conveyed to DKS? Was there any decision that was taken by the High Command that was conveyed to him, or was this merely a discussion that happened?
Well, Akshita, at this point of time, I have not spoken to any of the leaders in DK's camp. Neither have I spoken to DK Shivakumar. I'm waiting to make the phone call post this so that I can speak to him and get some information or speak to his close associates. But looking at the body language, seems like things have not gone as per plan. But this is our interpretation, right? We'll have to wait and watch what exactly has happened and what has transpired between Mr. Kharge and Mr. DK Shivakumar.
The images right now, I'm getting you images that are coming in from Kharge's residence. It looks like there are more cars that are driving in. Is that Mr. Siddaramaiah? Nagarjun, you are tracking Siddaramaiah's vehicle. Has he reached right now? Has he reached Kharge's residence? Because I can see vehicles, they're slightly far away from me, so I can't really make out who it is right now in front.
So there you are, Siddaramaiah reaching Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. What's going to happen, sir? So there, Siddaramaiah coming straight after DK Shivakumar has just left, reaching Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Dot at 6:20. 10 minutes ago, DK Shivakumar left the residence with a very glum face, and now Siddaramaiah, he also did not speak to media persons, didn't lower the window of his glass, but did go in. We'll have to wait and see what is the expression on his face when he leaves. But the entire Karnataka crisis climaxing here at Kharge's residence.
From what I hear is that Rahul Gandhi has been fully in favor of Siddaramaiah. If I may, in fact, Siddaramaiah's 75th birthday, when Rahul Gandhi came down, that itself was a signaling. If in case the Congress comes to power here in Karnataka, it would mean that Siddaramaiah could be made the Chief Minister, because it was Rahul Gandhi who showed his affinity towards Siddaramaiah and his affection towards Siddaramaiah by coming down all the way just to celebrate Siddaramaiah's birthday. Almost 2.5 lakh people were seen flocking around Siddaramaiah and Rahul Gandhi along the old Mysuru region of Varuna, the same constituency that Siddaramaiah has won from. And this was a big signal at that point itself that Karnataka elections, if the Congress comes with a good majority, then it's, or even with a simple majority, the choice for the Gandhi family, at least for Rahul Gandhi more importantly, would be Siddaramaiah. And right now Siddaramaiah is just about there at Kharge's residence. Akshita, over to you.
That's right. So we're getting you those images right now from Kharge's residence where I am. Siddaramaiah has just reached here, and just moments ago you had DK Shivakumar who just left. And let's in fact get you those images. You had also Maushami Singh asking a question to Siddaramaiah. He didn't answer, but he's smiling, he's confident. Even when I saw him just as he passed behind me, he was looking confident. He was looking at this point like he's in a good mood and made his way inside. Will that stay? Will that stick when he comes out as well? Well, the images right now speak volumes, and obviously we're going to be reading and over-analyzing the body language. DK Shivakumar did not look happy as he made his way out. And you compare that to the images that we got of Siddaramaiah as he made his way inside, smiling, not speaking to the media, refusing to interact right now, and that's understandable because they want to hold off till they get some sort of communication from the High Command right now. But with the body language that is coming to the fore of DK Shivakumar, who looked rather glum as he made his way out, refusing to speak to the media, and Siddaramaiah going in looking rather confident. We've got, in fact, those images playing out on your screens. There will be questions about whether that by itself is rather telling of how things stand right now. You can see Siddaramaiah all smiles there inside Kharge's residence. A lot of people out there who've come to greet him as well. He's walking in looking confident, smiling and making his way inside right now. I want you for a moment to look at these images and compare it to how DK Shivakumar was looking glum, forlorn as he made his way outside. This picture right here will perhaps lead to speculation that maybe the High Command has already chosen. Nagarjun Dwarkanath is with me here. Nagarjun, you've been with the Siddaramaiah camp. Extremely confident. I'd say 99% they believe they've got this.
Well, since morning I have been with him. I've had coffee with him. I've had meetings with his close associates. The mood is quite positive in his camp. They don't see a reason why the High Command would say no for him to be the Chief Minister, considering 2024 is a year away. This time also, if you see the vote pattern, it's the minorities, the Dalits and the OBCs have en masse voted, and Siddaramaiah camp believes it's because of him. And they want to repeat that in 2024 May as well, so that Karnataka has 28 seats. Even getting 15 will be very crucial for the Congress party, and hence they feel that Siddaramaiah would be the right choice in the first 24 months, at least if they have the 50-50 pact. We'll have to wait and watch, but knowing both the camps, I've spoken to both the camps, both are saying if we become CM, we don't want to share. We don't want the 5 years.
Even Siddaramaiah is saying that.
Including both the top leaders. They're saying, why would I let go of this? I don't want to have any pact. Having pact, what happens is they undermine the officers in the bureaucracy in Vidhan Sabha will undermine the CM chair. That power dilution should not happen, and hence both are saying that give it to whoever it is, but give a full 5 term is what at least the sense that I picked up after speaking to the leaders. But definitely true to say the front runner is the former Chief Minister and the present CLP leader.
So if Siddaramaiah has chosen Nagarjun, if he's named as the Chief Minister of Karnataka, whatever terms and conditions are attached to that, and we're talking about portfolios, what are the allocation of the Deputy Chief Minister, if all of that is left to DK Shivakumar to decide, is that something that Siddaramaiah is okay with?
Absolutely not. Siddaramaiah is a person, also it's his personality, right? It's my way or highway. He's not going to agree for such negotiations. He might agree for a couple of portfolios, say irrigation or a power. Siddaramaiah has delivered 13 finance budgets, so unlikely that he'll give finance. In other states, in Tamil Nadu, people fight for the home portfolio. In Karnataka, people fight for the finance portfolio. That's the most powerful portfolio because you're controlling 3 lakh crore budget by a single man. So Siddaramaiah is unlikely, or DK Shivakumar is unlikely to give up finance if they become the CM. But there would be some negotiations in terms of other portfolios, power, irrigation, PWD, revenue. These are some plum portfolios as well. So you know these leaders also want to be in these portfolios because the stature grows. The moment you're in revenue, as a revenue minister, next time you become a minister, you have to go only up from there.
But in this kind of a circumstance, what's the middle ground then that Siddaramaiah is willing to concede on? At this point, from what you're telling us, he wants everything his way. And that's not going to happen because they have to placate DK Shivakumar.
Well, somewhere that's the negative point for Siddaramaiah also, right? He'll also have to start accommodating others. He'll have to accommodate DK Shivakumar. He'll have to accommodate Parmeshwar. He has to take all of them along as well. But that's his trait since his childhood or since his Neta days. He's always been my way or highway. To quote some associate who was talking to me today, they're saying that like he doesn't even bother who sits in the back seat of his car. Like he's just in his own zone. He doesn't bother what are people talking about him. He doesn't bother about the media. Even if you are criticizing him today, it doesn't reach him because he clearly doesn't watch media channels as well. So it's the same attitude.
That's not very good for us.
But that's the same attitude he'll portray inside, that either you want me inside the party or I sit back as of MLA and just relax and not interfere in party business, not interfere in policy business. 6 months back, I still remember talking to him. He told me that I'm contesting this elections, is the last elections. I'm not here to contest just to become an MLA. I'm here to become the Chief Minister of Karnataka. What is the point of me contesting at 76, running around 6 months in the summer and just sitting as an MLA? Does that suit me? Absolutely not. And even if he wants to retire, I don't think the people around him, what I picked up, they would not let him sit as an MLA. They would all more fight for him to become the Chief Minister. But the body language is quite positive. There's no negativity. In fact, they've also started, just cracking jokes among themselves, saying, you take oaths first, I would take oaths second. So it's on a
They're
lighter...
that confident.
They're that confident. It's on a lighter mood. But I am also yet to reach to DK Shivakumar's camp as well. Their MLS are also confident that the High Command would hope for some fresh blood. They have tried and tested Mr. Siddaramaiah. You have seen what has happened. Their big point was the upper caste alienated the Congress, especially the Lingayat, the Brahmin community, the Oklika community. The moment Siddaramaiah comes, they would get alienated is what the Congress party also has a point. And that's where they're saying that DK Shivakumar is the one who can take all of these communities along and can bring in some fresh blood. And for a 62-year-old, they feel that he has still 15 more years so that he can pump in a lot of more energy for the 2024 polls.
So talking about DK Shivakumar right now, I can tell you that just a few moments ago, before you reached here, before Siddaramaiah got here, DK Shivakumar came out in his vehicle, didn't speak to the media, looked rather forlorn. And especially when you compare it to the mood that he was in this morning when he spoke with Nabila, which was a complete contrast.
And knowing DK Shivakumar, if there was a positive news, he would at least give a thumbs up to the media, or at least do a namaste and wave. So
the body language speaks volumes, you're saying.
Politics is all about that. The moment you have been told something, it still has to sink in, right? That you are that close yet so far to the Chief Minister post. You have travelled 150 constituencies. You have taken care of the organizations. You are almost been promised that you will be given this post, and yet you miss it by inches. That's when the body language starts picking up. And of course, like journalists, we are good at picking these nuances in political language. So body language matters a lot. Knowing him for decades, he would have at least given a thumbs up, a namaste, or at least smiled the least at media.
I can guarantee you, this is not us over-analyzing at all. At this point, all of these are clear hints of which way this particular decision is going. Maybe the suspense will end right now. But Nagarjun, just stay with me. I want to bring in Maushmi Singh also on this broadcast. Maushmi, you caught a glimpse of Siddaramaiah, you caught a glimpse of DK Shivakumar. Do you agree with us that their body language, their mood was completely the opposite?
Yes, I could also see that, Akshita, you're right, because I saw Siddaramaiah. He was looking relaxed, calm and composed. He didn't look glum, and he was looking straight at Kharge's residence. He didn't actually, the common factor was that neither of them, in fact, posed for the cameras or turned their faces towards the camera. And while DK Shivakumar looked very glum and melancholic, he had a look where he was looking into nothingness as if, and whereas Siddaramaiah looked much more calm and composed and confident. In fact, I tracked him right when he entered the road, and he could see me running right next to the car, but he did not turn towards the camera. So he looked like a man on a mission, man for a purpose, and he knew that he was going for a very, very important and crucial meeting. And the point that Nagarjun is also laying out about Siddaramaiah, remember that he's come from the Janata Dal. There have been several accusations and allegations that he's always promoted people from his tribe and his party who've left his old party and come to the Congress, and not really the real congressmen. So those are the allegations also hurled at Siddaramaiah, and there will be a lot of maneuvering, a lot of rethinking and a change of heart. In fact, maybe he will have to have a bigger heart to accommodate everybody and take everybody along. And that's the task that perhaps Kharge would be laying out to Siddaramaiah, because they've been arch rivals in the past, and nobody knows better than the Congress president the pros and cons, the strengths and weaknesses of Siddaramaiah. So if it has to be Siddaramaiah and he's the front runner, he's going to join the hat, there has to be a Siddaramaiah 2.0 that is going to...
Let's be very clear here, Maushmi, from what Nagarjun has told us, from the images that we've seen right now, I think it's very clear, and we can 100% declare that Siddaramaiah is the front runner. The question now is what is offered to DK Shivakumar, what will come out of these meetings, will things be smooth? Nabila, when you spoke to DK Shivakumar this morning, his mood seemed almost upbeat to a sense, at least, he didn't seem to think that there was no chance of him becoming the chief minister. Cut to now, few hours later, and he looked like, he was completely forlorn, completely dejected.
Akshita, it appears that DK Shivakumar will have to be the one to really give in at this point, considering Siddaramaiah's age and the fact that he has a clean image, a mass appeal and whatnot. DK Shivakumar still has age on his side, and apart from that, it appears that he has a long way to go when it comes to 2024 as well, which the Congress wants to position him and be the anchor to guide the party for the National Olympics. That's more or less the party's intention, and they also know, the party very well knows, that dissident activities can happen only by Siddaramaiah, because Siddaramaiah has the majority MLAs with him. DK Shivakumar, as much as he's a strategist, etc., does not have the majority MLA support. So the least that we can expect, DK Shivakumar to break away from the party. You can expect Siddaramaiah to do that, which is why they're going to ensure that they're going to keep Siddaramaiah in good humor. It will be DK Shivakumar who will have to take the beating yet again. But clearly here, looking at the scenario here, it appears that even if they give Siddaramaiah the Chief Minister's chair, Akshita, be sure that the power will be in the hands of DK Shivakumar. He's going to be holding the KPCC. Apart from that, will be given major portfolios. His bunch of supporters will also get good portfolios. So the High Command will make DK Shivakumar happy to give him enough and more power, and a symbolic representation of the Chief Minister will be Siddaramaiah.
Yeah. And, let me take this across to Nagarjun as well. Nagarjun, have you had a chance? Okay, he's making a couple of calls to try and find out what's happening inside and what's been offered right now to DK Shivakumar. So we're trying to get you those inside details as we speak right now. So I'll get back to Nagarjun in a bit. Listen in the meanwhile to how Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar are squared off, the confidence that they've exuded and the clear, subtle warnings that they've issued to the High Command.
I think so. Most of the MLAs voted in favor of me. That is what I felt while assessing the situation yesterday. And most of the MLAs, they wanted me to be the Chief Minister of Karnataka.
I have not backed anything, not backed anyone.
You have. Because of you, a lot of them have won.
I'm least bothered about all those issues. My aim is to deliver Karnataka and next 20 seats for Parliament. That's what.
I am confident. I am confident of winning. I am confident of taking more votes. And I think...
Okay, images coming in right now of Siddaramaiah meeting with Kharge. These are the first images that we're showing you on our screen. Siddaramaiah seated. Kharge seems to be going through some document. Both of them looking comfortable, looking at ease. And this has been the mood really for the former Chief Minister, the CM contender, the front runner right now, where Siddaramaiah has been looking calm, collected and confident. You see these images on your screens right now of Siddaramaiah and Kharge seated together in Mr. Kharge's residence right next to me. This meeting is currently underway. There's a document in Mr. Kharge's hand that he seems to be going through, that he seems to be scrutinizing. Is that perhaps signature of MLAs? Is that to see what kind of support Siddaramaiah has? It's anyone's guess at this point. But looking at these images, and if I were to overanalyze really the body language, it clearly looks like Siddaramaiah has this in the bag. He seems confident. He seems to be sure that it is going to be a positive decision from the High Command. First images, Nagarjun, that are coming in of Kharge and Siddaramaiah meeting. And obviously everyone's going to be reading into these images, comparing it to the DK Kharge meeting, and the images of DK also looking rather forlorn, coming out, looking miffed almost. I would say that, he looked almost frustrated and miffed at this point. Whereas you compare that to Siddaramaiah looking completely confident.
Well, that is true. Siddaramaiah also seems to be completely confident. The document that Mr. Kharge has, I don't know what exactly that he's...
Is it an MLA list of the support?
Seems like it, because the box has been opened. The observers has opened the box. They have also spoken about who's in which camp and who has voted for who. So I'm guessing it's most likely that is the piece of paper that they're looking at and presenting it before the leaders themselves, that here is the evidence who has voted for who, if not who, the name, at least the numbers, that Mr. Siddaramaiah, you have XYZ numbers, Mr. Shivakumar, you have XYZ numbers. DK Shivakumar meeting also lasted quite short. 20 to 25 minutes, if I'm not wrong. You were here, Akshita. Yeah. I don't think it's lasted more than 30 minutes. And if he was becoming the chief minister, I think it would have been much more.
Just a quick question. What are you picking up right now on what transpired in that meeting? What possibly could have been offered to DK Shivakumar?
Well, what I'm sensing from people who have been speaking to in the last 5 minutes is it's not that good news for team DKS at this point of time. But again, the official confirmation will have to wait. These are dynamic situations. One phone call from Sonia Gandhi can completely turn around, or one phone call from Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, or even 5 people from the CWC saying even our state will get impacted by your decision. So it's very dynamic, right? Any moment, anything can change. But at this point of time, this evening, seems like bad news for team DKS, but negotiations are still on, we are told.
Okay, negotiations still on, but Nabila, at this point, we can tell our viewers that it's not looking good for DK Shivakumar. It looks like at this point, Siddaramaiah has won the CM tussle.
You know, it's going to be highly disappointing for the DK camp, I must tell you, Akshita, because all the autos union, the bus drivers union, the schools union, the Wakkaliga community, the Lingayat community. That's very interesting here, because the Lingayats usually give their support fully to the BJP. It's because of the Lingayats. In fact, the BJP has also managed to come to 64, you know, at this point as well. But this time, it appears that Lingayats also, a large chunk of them have cut away from the BJP and voted for the Congress party. And they have envisioned DK Shivakumar would have been the chief minister. They hoped and were almost assured by DK Shivakumar that if the party comes to power, I will be the chief minister. So they've come on the side of the Congress because of DKC. Now, it's going to be very disappointing for all these communities as they feel that DK Shivakumar is the only leader and fit enough to champion their causes if he's at the helm. One should also know that the Lingayats are not very much in favor of Siddaramaiah. The Wakkaligas, of course, not in favor of Siddaramaiah. So Wakkaligas and Lingayats collectively constitute and comprise of a large chunk of the vote base in Karnataka, which is what's now going to be very tricky for the Congress to handle.
Very true, and we're showing on our screens right now those two images. One of DK Shivakumar meeting Kharge. Still a bit of smiles there, and this was just at the beginning of the meeting. When he came out, he clearly didn't look happy. It didn't look like anything went on his terms, and that's merely speaking from body language. And on the other side, you have those images of Siddaramaiah with Kharge. Siddaramaiah smiling, looking away, not even looking at what Kharge is scrutinizing there. But what Naga is telling us is that there's a possibility that that's a document of the MLA support that Siddaramaiah has, that he's essentially showing off to Kharge. We're hearing that about 90 plus MLAs are with Siddaramaiah, Nagarjun, and that's a big number.
That's the number of votes that Siddaramaiah got in the voting pattern in Shangri-La Hotel that happened a few days back, is what we are told. And few of them have written High Command, few of them have written DK Shivakumar's name, few of them, couple of them have even written Parmeshwar's name. The neutral ones have written High Command, that whatever you decide, we are okay with it. And these are the ones who have got ticket from Mr. DK Shivakumar because he's the party president.
So why didn't they choose him then?
But they also won because of Siddaramaiah campaigning in their constituency. So they're in a dilemma, right? You can't choose who is better than each. Both of them have helped. Their success is because of these two leaders. So they have been neutral and still said whoever is the high command choice, we are okay with it. And it would look bad for them to side with one person, because one person has got them the ticket, one person has helped them win. If the person who didn't give them ticket, there's no point of winning. If the person didn't campaign, he would not win at all. So there's no point of taking the ticket. So at least 2025 first time, second time MLAs were unsure of where their loyalty lies, because both of them have equally helped in their success, and they are the ones who have written High Command. And that's where I think Mr. Shivakumar might have lost votes, because these MLAs making, if they had written Shivakumar's name, for all you know, it would be 50-50 in the vote also. In
which case, it's extremely clever play by Siddaramaiah there. A very clever strategy there that Siddaramaiah has played out to ensure that the MLA vote goes in his favor. And perhaps he saw this coming from day one, when the Congress High Command refused to really take a concrete stand and say, look, we choose Siddaramaiah, look, we choose DK Shivakumar. And that's what's brought them into this predicament. Milind Sharma is also live with us from DK Suresh's residence, DK Shivakumar's brother. Is DK Shivakumar there, Milind? Did you get the same sense that we did here at Mr. Kharge's residence, that DK Shivakumar, when he emerged out, wasn't looking happy?
Well, the real question is that DK Shivakumar still has not arrived at his residence, and if I were to say that he left from Mallikarjun Kharge's 10 Rajaji Marg residence, he should have been here in the next 15 minutes. But we've been discussing about the body language that DK Shivakumar has shown, and currently we are outside his residence where DK Suresh lives, his brother, and he's still not arrived here. So obviously, you know, it's a predicament as to why, whether or not he wanted to come to his residence right after that crucial meeting with Mallikarjun Kharge, and before which he had also gone to Randeep Surjewala's home. So it's quite possible that DK Shivakumar has once again left to meet some of his other party members as well. And as we know, at the moment, he's not arrived here at all, and which speaks volumes of whether or not he is ready to still face the cameras as he left from Mallikarjun Kharge's residence, and remains to be seen whether he will be camping in Delhi tonight, or he perhaps might just well return to Karnataka this evening or late at night as well there. Akshita.
If he's upset with the decision, I doubt he's going to be a part of any sort of photo op. I doubt he will be remaining in Delhi. He'll head straight to Karnataka. Nabila, I'm handing it over to you for some breaking news.
Right, and that's the big breaking that Karnataka wants to know exactly who is going to be the Chief Minister for Karnataka, and it seems like we at India Today have this inside scoop coming in from that all-important meeting at the AICC President's residence. Mallikarjun Kharge, as he meets with Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, we hear that the front runner for the Chief Minister's post is clearly Siddaramaiah. This is the big development coming in, as we hear from sources very clearly that majority of the MLAs have shown their support to Siddaramaiah, at least more number of them in compared to DK Shivakumar. Of course, the entire process may have been flawed, slightly flawed. The CLP leaders were not all present. There were at least 15-20 who were missing from the CLP meet. So some of the votes may have been missing, but we hear that they've communicated through phone call to senior leaders of the Congress that they are with the High Command's decision, whatever the High Command decides. But for now, we believe that the front runner in this race to become Chief Minister, to grab that throne in Karnataka, is indeed Siddaramaiah. Cutting across to Mashmi Singh, who's at Kharge's residence. Mashmi, Siddaramaiah has the age, has the experience, has proven his merit, clearly the man who's likely to be the Chief Minister yet another round here in Karnataka. But the question is it a full 5 term?
You know, Nabila, right now I was just looking at a tweet of Ajoy Kumar, who's a Congress leader, and he had put out the tweet congratulating Siddaramaiah for becoming the Chief Minister of Karnataka, and he quickly deleted that tweet. So I called him, and he's calling me again. I asked him that did he have prior information or first-hand information whether Siddaramaiah was becoming the Chief Minister, and he said my team might have gone mad. Why did they tweet that out? So he did not confirm, but you know, the buzz is in the air, and India Today has put it out that Siddaramaiah is the front runner, considering that Kharge is having a meeting with Siddaramaiah. That news will be shortly out, and 5 years for Siddaramaiah. He's done it, been there, and has experience. So Siddaramaiah all the way. I think we will have to wait and see whether a compromise formula is worked out, Nabila, whether DK Shivakumar is accommodated as the Deputy Chief Minister, because my sources tell me that a two and a half year period neither of the leaders would have agreed upon, and especially Siddaramaiah. So we will have to wait and see what is the formula that Mallikarjun Kharge, the Congress president, really
as it's evident,
whether it's going to be
not the entire leadership within the Congress party here in Karnataka. If it is a split verdict, suppose they're going to give a half term to DK and half term to Siddu, you know, leaders here are not going to take either of the Chief Ministers seriously. Either way, they're going to assume that this person's tenure is going to come to an end, will not respect him enough, you know, and wait for the second one to come in. So that the position itself will be diluted. It will not be taken seriously, and that's exactly what DK Shivakumar knows as well, and so does Siddaramaiah. And also what we hear is DK Shivakumar has been wary that if at all there is a sharing pact, Siddu will not agree to give the, to give power to DK Shivakumar the second term, and this could land up like a situation in Rajasthan that we see of Gehlot and Sachin Pilot. So, but right now the clear information that we get here and a signaling is that it is Siddaramaiah, which means it's likely that DK Shivakumar Shivakumar will get a deputy, even though it's an unconstitutional post. It's a non-constitutional post. It still has some additional responsibilities. Likely that DK could get home ministry as well as power or energy, some really heavy cabinet post positions, as well as his supporters to be given good accommodation within the cabinet. Akshita, of course, the action there all at Kharge's residence. We are not too sure if there is a likelihood of an announcement today or tomorrow. But this is a very crucial period. Every minute is precious for the Congress. The more they delay, the more it casts a cloud on the Congress's credibility.
And let me take that question across, Nabila, also to Nagarjun. With you telling us, Nagarjun, that the clear front runner right now is Siddaramaiah, that it doesn't look like it's good news for DK Shivakumar. Will there be an announcement today? Or is there going to be an attempt to appease, to placate DK Shivakumar, ensure everyone's on the same page and then an announcement?
Well, unlikely that they would prolong it further. Like I kept mentioning, that maybe a maximum of another 12 hours, if at all it gets prolonged. High Command is not of an opinion that prolong it to further would not be right. Also because of the huge mandate they've got, they're saying we are taking this much of time. Also it's because the mandate that we have got. We are very sure that no MLAs will be moved anywhere, no MLAs will choose any camp. None of them want to fight in another election. So they have that cushion or buffer zone. They can take another 10 to 12 hours as well. But they also don't want to give these two netas much more period of time because they are good at arm twisting. Both of them have regional satraps. You don't want to antagonize even one of them because they are hugely popular in their own state, and 2024 is what they are looking at. So they don't want to have they don't want to antagonize both the netas, but the decision is firm with High Command. So they will announce it most likely late in the night today or maximum by tomorrow afternoon. In this period is when we are looking at, because they don't want to give their time so that these two netas don't want to arm twist the High Command.
Will we see a photo op? And that's a question everyone's going to ask. Will we see a photo op, which we usually see in Karnataka? DK and Siddaramaiah holding their hands up together, or a Kharge standing in between holding their arms up together, or Rahul Gandhi, whoever is in the center. Will that photo op happen? Because then it means they've ironed out all differences. The newsprint that we're putting out, Nagarjun, is based on what you told us earlier. Siddaramaiah wants the CM chair. Siddaramaiah also wants the finance portfolio.
Some neta movement. We don't know who it is exactly. There is some movement happening, Akshita. Most likely it's let me just get a glimpse.
Sure. We'll get back to Nagarjun because there are netas who are continuing to come in. Many of them who are observers, many of them who are leaders who are coming in to get a chance also to either meet with Siddaramaiah or Mr. Kharge. But you can see these images right now that are coming in of Congress leader, another Congress leader making his way inside right now. We'll try to get a confirmation for you on exactly who that is. Okay, it's not related to the Karnataka political scenario right now or to the meeting that's happening. This seems to be some personal guest of Mr. Kharge. But back to the question I was asking you, Nagarjun, about the finance portfolio. We'll get back to him in a bit. He's got a number of calls that are coming in. He's trying to get us more details. I'll just quickly hand this over to Maushmi Singh for the moment for more details. Maushmi Singh, this meeting has been going on for over 30 minutes. DK Shivakumar was in there with Mr. Kharge for nearly 45 minutes. So it's expected that this meeting also could go on for the same amount of time. And everyone's going to be watching out to see what Siddaramaiah's reaction is after the huddle. Okay, I'll go back to Maushmi in a bit. Nagarjun is back with me. Nagarjun, let's focus on that angle that you were telling us about Siddaramaiah not just seeking the CM chair, but also making it 100% clear that he wants the finance portfolio. If that is at stake, if Siddaramaiah becomes the chief minister, but the High Command draws the line there and says finance will go to DK Shivakumar, is that acceptable?
I don't think it's acceptable for Siddaramaiah, knowing him and his expertise. I don't know why the High Command also would not say okay to finance minister, because he's proven his track record. When he was, like he keeps mentioning, I'm quoting him as well. In 2013, when he took over the state as CM, the budget of the state was around 1 lakh crores. When he vacated in 2018, it doubled. It was a 2,500 crores is what he says. So it has doubled. So the track record also speaks for him. 13 years of 13 finance budgets that is presented. The High Command would not say no to him. But what just spoke to a few associates of DK Shivakumar. They have not committed to anything is what the message that I've got. At least one associate, close associate of Mr. Shivakumar, who has accompanied from Bangalore to Delhi. It might get delayed is what they have said. They have to take an opinion of Mr. DK Shivakumar as to what is he expecting out of this whole system.
So they haven't conveyed anything. They've asked DK Shivakumar for his opinion.
That's absolutely, that's the message that I've got. They have not communicated. Mr. Kharge has not said we have chosen XYZ. Neither have they said we have made a choice. You tell us what is on your mind. So like Mr. Shivakumar would have told, I'm okay for sharing the seat for 2.5 years, but I would be the first person to sit on the chair. This is again hypothetical because I haven't spoken to DK Shivakumar, but his camp members are saying that this is to be delayed. Even now as we speak, Mr. Siddaramaiah is giving his opinion, and Mr. Kharge will share the same opinions of both the leaders with the Gandhi family also in
And
consultation.
only after that will there be a decision. Maybe we'll get it tonight, maybe we'll get it tomorrow. But lots that's happening here at Kharge's residence. Siddaramaiah are still inside. Here on India Today, we're continuing to get you our rolling coverage with our non-stop updates coming in from Delhi as well as from Bengaluru. I'd like to thank all our reporters for joining us. That's all we have time for on the special broadcast, but we will continue keeping our focus on Karnataka.